Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and for my new subscribers, I'm glad you're joining us. My name is Yvonne. In today's video I want to tackle another double page in my personal softcover journal, and it's the second time I'm using a digital kit from Little Joys of Bujo, and I'm a design team member and I wanted to do another spread in my personal journal because this is a different kit than I used last time and I really like it. I want to make a journal with this kit, but I also wanted it in my personal journal because I'm not a gardener, not at all, but I like to be in nature, and I really love these two images of the woman, really the style I have lately, in the vintage style in the garden. And yeah, such a typical, for me at least, an English cottage with an English garden. Yeah, it's gorgeous. So I wanted to do something with these images. I gathered some items I want to use in this spread, and I chose, put this to the side, I chose these two pages. I still have a lot of pages to do according to the yellow tabs, but like more people do, I have trouble covering up beautiful papers. I love vintage music paper, so I don't want to completely cover it up. This is original vintage ledger, and I want pieces to show of that paper. So I'm always yeah, it's always a bit hard to find what you want to make there. This spread I was inspired by Ruby and Pearl because I really like her style, and yeah, let's start. I want to start on this page, and that's, yeah, what I just want to partially cover up. I was thinking of making a flip, but then, yeah, like if you're following me longer, you know this is a really bulky journal already, and a flip would only make it yeah, a bit more, because then you're going to do something underneath, and I can do my journaling on the tag that's going in here and maybe tuck a piece. I don't want to write on the ledger paper, but yeah, that's just me, so don't mind that. If you want to write on your ledger paper, you can, of course you can, but I have a bit of trouble with that. So I'm going to, I chose this because I really love the green, and it's wrapping paper. On the back it's craft colored. I think I found it in our local flower center, and I'm completely in love with it. I was thinking I'm going to put this a bit higher. I put a container underneath so it lies a bit flat. The image of the cottage, I roughened it up and inked it already, and I wanted, it's not my idea, I saw it from someone, but if I can find it I will link it down below, but I can't remember who did this. A doily underneath the image, and then, yeah, crumbled it up over the edges a bit. And I do like using doilies, so that was my idea. So it's framed a bit on the side, and with this I want to do the same, but I don't want it, I think I want it a bit more crooked. Yeah, let's see, and then crumble this up a bit that it stands up also. And the fun in this green paper is that then the craft is showing, so I really like that. And then I have to trim this a bit because it's going here, a bit on the side. So I have to trim here, about here. Like that. I think I'll stick this to the doily so I don't have all the items loose. Yeah, it tore because it's very thin. So I think I'll stick this down here because that is not going to show, so it will stay. My all-purpose glue. I'm just going to put some. I'm going to put my paper underneath, and for the people who don't follow me that long, my new subscribers, very happy you're here. I'm always excited to see that people found me on YouTube, and I hope I can inspire you. This is baking paper, and I really like it for gluing because you can easily rub the glue off it or with a tissue or something. That reminds me, I have to take one. So just a kitchen roll or a wet towel, you can just wipe it off. So that's why I really love it as yeah, kind of a glue mat. Let's see, I don't need complete coverage of glue, just that it sticks. And then a bit in there, like that. Oh. Maybe here a bit. Because when I'm sticking it down on here, I can always use more glue if necessary. So now I have to mind just one, otherwise everything is shifting all of the time. So like that. I don't like that. There. And I'm thinking about if I want to put something here, otherwise I will just do it in the middle, and you see a little of this beautiful handwriting and here, and this is too long. I want something up here. Maybe the corner a bit. Let's see how it looks. Because I have, this is for the other side. Yeah, the kit has a lot of items, so it's very nice to choose from. I really like this quote. I don't like it there. I was thinking maybe I'm going to glue these two, the quote and the beautiful flower, together, and then maybe I'll put it, I'll hang it here so it can flip. Not sure yet. I'm going to ink this up. Maybe I can see it better the way I like it. And maybe it just needs something underneath. I really like the image. It's not the real vintage style I'm used to, but it just has something that I really like. Let's see how it looks when this is in here. If that matters somehow. Yeah, I think I'll stick it a bit up, because I don't mind if this stays like this, and then I can later decide if I want that there. And I have this also, Choose what makes your heart bloom. Yeah, it's so true. So, I don't know yet, the smaller items. Sometimes I really struggle with the small items. Yeah, I'm going to crumble these a bit on the side, because if they're yeah, just straight there, then I really don't like it. I really have to check if the paper comes from the garden center, because then because I always forget where I found something, and then I want to have it again, and then I don't know where I need to go to get some. Oh well. I have more green, but yeah, because this is a real lighter green, I really like it. Because the other green I have is real dark, but also nice. Maybe a bit on the creases. Not all of them are showing. I have to check that I'm in frame. Yes, this is how I'm going to try. I like that. This I want to crumble a bit more. I always check on my screen and to see how I like things. And this here is a bit, yeah, that's better. Yeah, I'm going to stick the image to this first, because then I can position this a bit more. It tears very hard. It's very strong wrapping paper. And the doily, if you touch it, it already tears, but this is completely different. Yeah. Put some glue on here. And now I can go almost to the edge. A bit of glue on my finger. Normally I just print my images at home. I have an Epson Eco Tank, and yeah, because I like the vintage style, I don't mind that sometimes with printing it loses some color, but especially in this picture, the beauty of the picture are the flowers and all the colors, and it lost so much in color that I really didn't like it. So my husband printed it at his work, and I think it's a laser printer because it really has a shine to it. And now, yeah, the images are much more bright, and the flowers, which I really love, because an English garden is full of flowers and bloom, and that's what I really like about it. Yeah, it will flatten, of course, because my journal will open and close, but that doesn't matter. Yeah, really like this. I have to tear a bit off here because it won't fit. Maybe I can crumble it a bit more. Yeah, now it fits, because otherwise, yeah, it will crease in there. and then the journal won't close properly. I think I like this. Yeah, brads will be too. Maybe I have real small ones. They're way in the back, so I have to give them a better place because lately I'm using them more often. Yeah, the colors are very bright, so I don't like that. No, no, pink. Let's see. Who knows? Maybe I like it because there will be pink here and in the laces. Maybe. I saw some round ones. I'm going to put them in here. If I put them there, yeah, I'm going to poke holes and then I can see which color I like best. Let's see. A bit in the middle. Like that. Oh, I think I'm not really in frame. And I use the green also the wrapping paper and put it through my embossing machine. And I really love how it turned out because some wrapping paper is very thin, but this holds up very good. Oh no, now I see I hold it up to the light. No, the camera is not picking it up, but you can see through it because it's thinner. Ah, I do like it. Yeah. Just a bit different. Ah, there's a round one almost at the bottom. I'm going to put them back later. These can go back. And I have to give it a better place in my drawer so I can easily grab it. Poke the holes in here, just a bit like this. Then I don't have to go through the paper. Now I don't have anything here, but I'm not sure what I want to do there. So do I need something underneath? I took some cheesecloth and that's very. It's not very stretchy. It's very compact and this is much thinner and sometimes that's more beautiful and sometimes, yeah, that's better in a project. I have to cut a piece off because otherwise there's so much hanging over that I'm not really seeing how it looks, and all the pieces, if I don't use it, I can use it later, so it won't be a problem. Put that to the side, and it curls up a bit, and now I can see it better. Yeah, I do like it. I can always trim it a bit more. Yeah, I'm going to stick this. Oh, it's too long. That's what I'm seeing. Let's see. This is really stretchy, so it's way too big. And this is just a roll of bandage that I tea-dyed a bit. This is art glitter glue. that I'm using, because the item is so small. Normally I have fabric glue, but this is so small, then the tip is, it works better, or easier, I have to say. Here it's a bit thicker. It really rolls up this this stuff, and then it's yeah, a bit too thick. I want it very lightly. Pokey tool. Just in the paper. I hope you're all well and still crafting. And Junk Journal July started. It's the 1st of July when I'm filming this. And I wanted to participate because, yeah, last year I thought about it and eventually didn't, because sometimes I have real trouble with the prompts, what I have, what I want to make. And this year I thought, yeah, I'm going to give it a try. Every page I make is a page, that's okay. And then the design team came along and I applied, and yeah, I got accepted. So yeah, I thought the design team, and yeah, if you follow me, you saw I'm attending a summit where I'm giving a class. I did make that video in advance, but and I'm doing a swap with someone, so I'm making a journal. And I'm still working on my tutorial series of the waterfall journal. So yeah, not happening for me this year. Also Junk Journal July, but who knows? Maybe someday. And I can follow along with everybody who's attending. So that will be nice to get some ideas of everybody, what they're making and doing with the prompts. And I thought maybe I do just a couple of prompts in my in this journal. Then it's not a complete Junk Journal July, but yeah, that doesn't really matter. So we'll see. So I have a lot to cover my July, and in August we're going on holiday, so I want to be prepared for that also and finish all my things I'm working on, and then I can go on holiday. I'm really looking forward to that. I really miss not going on holiday. Not the end of the world, but if you're used to going on holiday, yeah, usually you'll miss it. And we are campers because at the moment I wouldn't feel very comfortable to get in an airplane yet, but lots of people do, so yeah, everybody has his own choice. But in our family, my sister went on a bus vacation, and they came back with corona, and her daughter came to visit the Netherlands and she got corona. Yeah, we don't know for sure in the plane, but yeah. So by car it's a bit easier, and we always camp in little campsites, real small campsites. Yeah, camping is outdoors, so that's different. Also, we're not with a lot of people in one area or in a, yeah, like in a bus or a plane. Yeah, I really like it. Yeah, and now there's a lot showing of the ledger. And we'll continue with the journaling card for the other side. This is well, it's the smaller images, put that to the side. The image, and this is also in the kit, I really liked it. The lines are small, but I can write on it. So I want to back this. So that will be the writing spot, and a beautiful one also. But I didn't want them just like that. I want some border, so I'm going to stick this, and then I'm going to crumble the edges a bit. So I'm going to stick that down, and then on the other side this, and so the book page is peeping out a bit, or peeking out a bit. Don't know exactly how you call it. And then I'm going to decorate the image a bit. That's also something, yeah. And adding things can really add interest. And sometimes I think, yeah, an image doesn't always need something because it's very beautiful on its own. So it's always a little doubt moment of what I'm going to do. But we have all those options, and one time we're choosing to leave the image, and yeah, the next time we'll be decorating it a bit. That's the beauty. Everything is okay. Yeah. And I'm going to put this on this side. Crumble it up a bit. Otherwise, although I tore it, or yeah, with my tear ruler or something like that, it always looks, still looks very straight if you don't crumble it, or sometimes, but I find that very hard. Some can tear and there's more paper here or more paper here. I really love that. And I don't know why, but I'm not really good at that. Like I did here, there's more here than here, and I really like that, but sometimes it's not really working out the way I wanted. Yeah, and then the perfectionism is right around the corner again. And I thought a very light pink, but then I chose a bit more the pink in this. And I want to just have the ruffle there a bit in an angle, and then maybe I want a button on there, or on the corner, or maybe a charm hanging there. But I thought that would look nice. Let's see if I want it in the corner or just sticking it like that. Yeah, I'm going to do it like this. No, I'm not going to stitch it. I'm going to glue it. With the art glitter glue. Let's see if I like one side better than the other. And it's scalloped, so now I remind myself, oh, I have to be mindful of the scallop. Yeah, like that. Maybe I'll put the glue on here. Let's see how that works. So I'm curious to know, are you participating in collaborations? Because Rach and Bella Crafts, they always have monthly, not really challenges, but where you can participate. really like it. And because this is not a very high tuck, otherwise I would have made this longer, but I think this will be okay because the lady and the flowers are really showing. Yeah, I will let this dry a bit and then I can work on this. And on this side, I thought, but I have to look up which digital this is, because it was lying on my desk and it's not really coming to me who's it from, and I don't really care for this. I want the pink in, yeah, not here is not really much pink, but on this I want to let the pink show. I'm going to ink this little side. Oh, excuse me. Sometimes the coughing still stays, but every day it's yeah, different. I don't I'm not coughing every day, but maybe also by the talking now, that's because making me cough now. I don't know. Usually I'm in the daytime I'm home alone and not talking much, so yeah, now this is loosely. That's why I wanted to use the art glitter glue, because of that this is fabric, but also the fine tip. So I just have a little what I call it, just a bit of glue, just real small. You see, this is more suiting for this image now. And then in the kit, this was also there, so that's really fitting for this. And then I wanted the green to be here also. I have to tear this a bit more like this angle. And just the edges, ink it up a bit. The craft is showing, so it will stand out, but because this is also the same color as the music sheet. Now, my ink pad won't cooperate. This won't be showing on the bottom, and I'm going to let it stick up a bit. Then this harsh border is gone. Always love the keys in front of it, but it's already also there, so I don't mind covering this up. We have to cover something up, but yeah, it is hard for me. Like that, and then this is going over it, and then on the bottom I just want the pink showing a bit. So I'm going to start with this, so that is glued on. Is there a right side? Yeah, this looks more like the right side. Again, I'm using the art glitter glue. I'm going to put this between the sides. So if I spill the glue, it won't be on the next page. Lace. I'm just gluing the top portion of the lace, and the rest will be sticking out. And yeah, I knew there was pink on this side also, so I really like that it's sticking out here. Yeah, I have to loosen this up. My paper is a bit big. Okay. And I think I'll, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to stick this down first because I'm contemplating if I want the paper on the lace or just butt against it. We'll see. I can put this on there first, and I have to be mindful that this piece is sticking out, so I'm starting a bit down with my glue, and I'm using the wet glue like I said in an earlier video, because yeah, this has valleys through the embossing, and then the wet glue can seep a bit more in there. Don't want to be with my head in the camera. Yeah, just a bit sticking out. It doesn't have to be more. Like that. And I want to see, of course, a bit more. Yeah, I think I'll glue it on there, because otherwise there won't be much. Yeah, now it's strange because you see the white glue, but yeah, later that will be gone. Is this too much green? Yeah, I like it better a bit higher. Yeah, I'm going to butt it against there. I'm using just a regular copy paper, also a bit to save on bulk, because usually I like images and such on thicker paper. But that doesn't always have to be a problem if the paper is thinner. I'm going to leave this open. I'm not going to make a pocket, so in a way it's a tuck spot, but just, yeah, for something else. I don't think the tag will fall out. If that's the case, I can always stick it down later. I think I will be fiddling with that. I always do. Maybe I want some up there, and I want something with pink, a bit pink, not much. This is printed on tracing paper. Then yeah, the ones, this is for the new subscribers. I put double-sided tape on here, and now I can just stir it. And I have my own washi in, yeah, a color or digital or whatever you have, an image you really like to use, and it coordinates with your project. I don't want a straight edge. Oh, doesn't want to come off my fingers. I'm going to ink it up a bit. Then it stands out a bit more. It doesn't have to be much, but I do like inking, so yeah. It's never necessary, but it's a personal choice. Let's see how much I want up there. Maybe a bit there, but yeah, coordinates. I think I'll stick it down first there. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that's on the other side. I have this leaf. Normally I would really use it for a botanical journal. I thought maybe just for just a bit what I thought here, but it doesn't really show then. If you see, that's mostly the problem. If you see it in real, you see that there's texture. Let's go crazy. I'm going to do it like this. I'm back with the finished result of the leaves. They're pretty good adhered at the moment. I let them dry a bit. And I do like it. Yeah, I really do like it. And it's just a bit the texture you can see in real. I don't know if the camera is really picking it up. There's a lot of shine. I do like it. And then I thought, because this is down there, up there, I have a little piece of this. A bit more in an angle. I'm going to put this on here. So, oh, I'm throwing away the wrong part. Then the pink is down here also. And that those both those sides. And the pink here. And this comes back a bit. I like it better here because up there there's nothing more than that. And I discarded the idea to make something hang there. I thought if I put the card in and this is just peeking out there, I like it better than in that corner. I didn't really like it there. But more here, and then the card like that, and you can see the quote a bit, and if you take the card out you can really see the quote. So I'm going to stick that down there, and then I'm calling this page done. I really love the images. They're so versatile. The complete kit has so many images that it's very easy to be filling a complete journal. And I think that's it was a long time for me when I did a gardening or a bit botanical themed journal. So I think I will be doing that with this kit. I like the threads, so that's going to be like that. And let's clean up and look at the page. Clean up my glues, otherwise everything dries out. Oh. This to the side, because that doesn't always look so nice. So this is the complete spread. It's a bit shiny because of the, I don't know if it's better like this. No, the shine stays a bit like this. I really love these pages. It represents what I love about nature, outdoors, and it's in the colors I liked. The last year. I love working with pinks and greens and yeah, it's really, really what I like. And I can journal on this card. And if it's not enough, I can always put a little writing paper behind here. I could have left that open so I could stick a paper in there, but I don't mind. And I really like the pink little brats. As always, thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. If you like this video, I would love for you to subscribe, give a like or a comment. I would love to hear from you. And I will see you in my next video. Bye bye!